day mates, welcome back to another vlog, or welcome back to another day. I'm not sure if I'm going to combine this video with another day, I don't know, but here we go. So I am going to be working from home today since I have been traveling to Orlando. And if you guys do not follow me on Instagram, you've seen the whole debacle of my Akida Airport chronicles. It's been a mess, but nonetheless, I'm here. I just got some avocado toast from Dunkin' Donuts, and I just had this for the first time like last Friday, and I've been hooked ever since. So now I want avocado toast every single day, which I have been working on trying to reduce my sugar intake because I think I shared before, well, I know I've shared before that I do have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And so therefore, as part of the treatment, I have been prescribed to take metformin, which is like insulin, which is sugar. So nonetheless, I'm trying to reduce the sugars so that, you know, the effects of my body will be better all the way around. And I do have some coffee here, so I am ready to have a good, successful day. So let's work a little bit, and then let's just really catch up on life. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back, Naya.
Thank you.
How are you feeling? So just keep me posted over the next day or two, and that way, like I said, if we need to intervene in a different way, just let me know. I did want to just gauge your interest though, because you know we have an HR coordinator position open, a full-time position, and you know, just transparently speaking, we don't know if the current person in your role will be returning or not. We don't know, but I did want to just ask you, you know, is it something that you're interested in and staying on with us? You are? Okay. Yeah, you're very welcome. Outside of that, I'm gonna go ahead and get caught up on all the emails. Definitely, like I said, approve your time card first thing, Naya, and then if you guys need anything at all, yell. If I have any questions, I'll be yelling for sure.
Okay.
Thank you again though for everything while I was out. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, peace out.
See ya.
Bye. Bye. Okay, so I just had my team call, and that's with the talent acquisition team. So we were just kind of going over things since I was out yesterday. So I just wanted to catch up with them and see what was transpiring, or if there's anything I needed to bring to the forefront as far as my priorities for today. So we just kind of talked through that and talked through updates. So one of the action items I need to do is update or approve a time card. So I'll do that as my first item, and then just kind of go through all my emails so I can get them all down, hopefully by lunch. Because I do have one other meeting that's going to take place today at 2 o'clock. So I have a really large gap, a very light day today, which I appreciate, especially coming from being out of the office. So I have a very large gap where I will, I don't have my next meeting until 2 o'clock. It's currently a little bit after 10 o'clock. And then that's the only meeting I have after that. So I'm going to take this time to just catch up on all my emails, and then we can go from there. But I also still need to take my hair out. I have a hair appointment tomorrow. So I need to take my hair out, wash it, and then get ready for my hair appointment tomorrow. I'm gonna get stitch braids and yeah, go from there. So I'll come back in a little bit because I said the meeting that I have at 2 o'clock is really going to be a good one. It's a webinar called The Great Resignation: Finding, Engaging, and Keeping Talent in a Post-COVID Economy. So I know I mentioned before that you know, the world is experiencing, or a lot of organizations and companies are experiencing, what we're calling now the Great Resignation, where people are resigning for better opportunities, more money. Just, you know, it's almost like the real estate market, but for employers and employees, where now the employees have an upper hand, and just like in real estate, it's a buyer's market right now. So, or a seller's market. The sellers have the upper hand right now. Yeah. So with that being said, you know, just trying to educate myself and stay on top of the trends and see what I can do from an HR perspective, what other companies, organizations are doing. So again, I can just be a great contributor to my current company. So I'm going to do that now, finish my toast and coffee, and go from there.
Seeing so many different localities here in our chat box, which is great. I love seeing a variety of everyone joining us. Oh, Washington, D.C., Texas. Texas is always well represented. Georgia.
Briefing. So company culture was one of our drivers of retention. And you could roll well-being and inclusion into company culture because that's all about the ecosystem. Compensation is another one. So the reality is that in the real estate industry, things have been the same for a very.
All right, guys, so I just got off of that call, and I thought it was actually really good because I think it's very important for employers and managers, hiring managers. If you are one at your job, is to, you know, almost, you can't fight the inevitable. Like, this is definitely happening, but I think the beauty of it is that you can always come up with innovative ways, a new lens, a different perspective on how you can reach candidates or create the type of culture that people want to be in. And so one thing they suggested is to have the employees really do the talking for you, similar to how influencers are. We may promote a product. Let's say if I want to promote this AirPods, I'm talking about how much I love AirPods and the benefit of having AirPods and how I use AirPods on my daily basis. So that could be an example of how employers can use their current employees as influencers to talk about how great the organization is, or how fun it is, or the awesome benefits they have. So I think that the world is trending in a different way, and so even more or less not only using paid influencers or things, but just really having their employees be more vocal about their experience. And then they did also mention that, hey, but if your culture sucks, then your culture sucks and you have to fix that from the inside. And I think that what is going to happen to companies that are more traditional in their thinking, it's going to hurt them. Like, they're going to suffer the most because the people make the organization. So it's a scary time we're in. But while I also was multitasking on that call, I received the best message ever. And here's one of them I received the other day as well, because again, I cannot say how warm my heart feels when I receive messages from you guys, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on YouTube, however you reach out to me. I've had people email me, and you know, it just helps me realize that I'm walking in my purpose, and that just is always so fulfilling to be reassured of that, because again, I question what the hell I'm doing almost daily. But this message said, "Hey Akida, just want to say thank you. Since I've been watching your videos and IG content, I've been taking notes, LOL. As of yesterday, I accepted a promotion, but not only that, I was able to confidently counteroffer and receive a higher pay than the initial offer request. Please don't stop doing what you're doing, because I'm sure there are others who are also taking notes and making ish happen because of you. Thank you so much for creating usable content." Like, oh my gosh. And I didn't ask her in advance if I could share this, so I'm not gonna say her name, but I thank you guys so much for always reassuring me that I'm doing the right thing, even though I just yeah. Just thank you so much. Like I said, it's easy for me to get caught up or compare myself, or, you know, imposter syndrome sits in, you know, with anybody in any role they're in or anything they're doing. It happens. But I just, again, am so grateful for people taking the time out to comment on my videos, like my videos, reach out to me, to DM me on Instagram, follow me, you know, different platforms. Just basically whatever I ask of you guys just go in hard on supporting me. And even I had someone create a fake account with my name, and I requested that you guys report the page, and you guys did it. Y'all showed up and showed out to report the page, get them blocked, get them removed. And again, y'all didn't have to do that, but I'm so grateful that, again, I have followers and mates on here who will, again, just be so supportive. So just huge thank you to you guys. Huge thank you. I also hit 4K on Instagram. Like 4,000 humans are following me. Like they actually took the time to press a button to follow me. 4,000 people. Here's another thing I want to tell you guys, that, you know, I think that some people who are starting out in this place want to look at, oh, the goal is to get to this or that, 100 million, 100,000, 1,000, whatever the case may be. But sometimes you have to break it down and just realize 4,000 humans. 4,000 humans. Like, let's look this up. Okay, so to put this in perspective, I just looked up like what building has the capacity of 4,000 people. The Metropolitan Opera House in New York City has a capacity of 3,800 people. So more than the max capacity to seat people at the Metropolitan Opera House in New York is how many people are following me. Like, please, I'm telling you guys, do not get discouraged if you're trying to grow a channel, grow on social media, or grow your newsletter on a blog. Like, please don't get discouraged and take it for granted, because again, I don't know enough people to fill an opera house. Like if I want to throw a party, I don't know 3,800 or 4,000 people. So again, it's so humbling to know that people invest in you. And then here on YouTube, there's almost 6,000 of you guys. Like, what in the world? Like, I started this channel with 3 people. 3, and now it's at like almost 6,000. Like, I mean, I don't know the point where I'll stop being grateful for this, and I hope I never get to the point. I want to remember these milestones because they are big, and I'm so grateful. I can't stop saying thank you, so I'm gonna just shut up so I can stop rambling. Okay, bye. All right, the workday is over. I have slammed that laptop down and shut it off, but I did get some packages and wanted to unbox these on here with you guys. So the first item I picked up, I ordered this from Amazon, is I wanted to get a candle wick set, like a candle wick cutter set. I have to admit, I'm not one of those people that are, I guess, know the proper etiquette to do certain things. I've always just gotten the candle and then I smother it. I do that, but I wanted something that was a little bit, I don't know, I just wanted to upgrade my candle etiquette, if that's the right word. Yes, I'm looking to upgrade my candle etiquette. So I purchased this candle wick set, or candle set, which comes with a tray, and then it also has this utensil. It has 3 utensils. One of them is this one. Bring this closer, where I'm assuming is how you would pick up the wick if it gets melted onto the wax. So I'm assuming that's what this is for. So I have this. And I love this matte black because I feel like it will never clash with any design that I have. I have a candle wick cutter. So this is super cute. And then I also purchased a snuffer. So this would like snuff the smoke, so therefore you don't have to blow it out, which you shouldn't be blowing out your candles anyway. You should be smothering the smoke. So typically whatever lid that the candle came on, let me show you one for example. Okay, I'm back. So whatever candle that you have, and you can see I do the same thing here. Once I'm ready to blow it out, I would smother it. So that way it doesn't leave that like smoky smell in your house or anything like that at all. It just goes ahead and smothers the smoke, and you'll see it just kind of diminish itself. But one thing I don't do is consistently cut the wicks before each time I light it. I just relight it, or I'll take, I'll just relight it, or I'll take like some old scissors here and I'll just cut it this way. But like I said, I'm looking to just refine my candle etiquette, and it lays, like I said, on this tray similar to this. Let me see if I can do this. So you can choose to lay it down like so, or lay them like this way across. But I'll leave a picture above or next to me or something so you can really see it. So outside of that, I'm happy that this came in. Like I said, I feel like it looks very elegant, so I'll leave it kind of downstairs or maybe in like a guest room. But I love, love, love candles. So I figured since I do purchase them a lot, that I should invest in the proper way to care for them. And I'll actually even start by trimming this one, which, okay, so this is how you do it. Oh, it's so seamless, so easy. Okay, so now I'm ready for my next candle lighting session. And this scent is the white pumpkin. Someone recommended this on Instagram. I'm trying to remember who said it. I'm not really a fan of this one, but I was looking for like a fall scent. So maybe it's the brand, I'm not sure, but I don't really love this one as much as I thought I would. So I don't know, I'll keep hunting for a good fall scent. If you have a fall scent suggestion, let me know so that I can purchase it. Okay, and then I also have a purchase from Lulu's. This is my first time purchasing something from Lulu's, so I'm really excited about what I got. And it was a little bit pricier than I have ever paid for a hat, but I saw Janae, you know, my girl High Low Lux, she had this hat on last year. It sold out. Now it's back in stock, and so I had to get it. The hat's just so daggum cute. So how do I get in this thing? Okay, let's just go ahead and go with it. So I have to ask her if it came kind of folded. Like, see how it looks like this? I mean, for $80-something, I don't want you to be this way. Like, I want you to come. Okay, so it does bend. Okay, so that's good. Because I was a little afraid. So it does bend. So see how I just have to shape it back into place? So I'm okay with that. Yeah, let me try it on. I'm gonna take this off. All right, so I have it on. It is snug for sure. Like, it's not going anywhere. But I do love the cute design. This would fit probably much better if I had if I didn't have the braids in my head. I just had like my hair, which I don't wear my hair out often, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep this hat. It's like, I feel like I'll be limited to the times I can wear it because it's so snug, and I don't like that I'm trying to fold it back in place to shape it. I don't know. Not for $80. Like, I'm not convinced. I don't want to be limited. Like, this is tight. Like, this is gonna give me a headache. If your head is any bigger than mine, like, you're really gonna be screwed. So there's no adjustable. Oh, I lied. I think it has adjustable. Okay, so I did see that it has like an adjustable strap, but it doesn't, it was already at its tightest. So you can make it snugger if you have a smaller head shape than mine. But like I said, just with this whole flipped up cowboy thing, like, I don't know. Like, I don't like having items that I have to make work. Like, it's like, oh, okay, well, if I just iron it out, it'll be, I don't know about you guys, but spending almost $80 or $100, that's, I don't care what dollars it is. If I have to make it work, I'm not convinced. So I'm going to see what works, and if it doesn't work, it's going back to the store. Yeah, because again, the fit is going to limit me, and as well, like, I don't like how this is. So just know that I will never recommend something that doesn't work for me. But like I said, Janae has this hat, and it like looks gorgeous. Like, it looks like it's a $700 hat on her. But if this is the same hat, I don't know if they switch vendors or what. I'm not convinced, because I don't understand what this, like what this is doing. Like, no, it doesn't, this, and look how it looks on me. Like, I look like it's like I'm wearing a sombrero. Just no, immediately no, immediately no, immediately no. I'm taking it back to the store. I'm taking it back. I just cannot. I'll find another hat. Okay, so I do recommend the candle set, but I do not recommend this hat set. Unless, like I said, they may offer something different, because it looks amazing on Janae. But I think also too, it's because they stuffed it in this box. Like, this box doesn't fit, so like, come on, Lulus. You can't just stuff and damage your product because it doesn't fit in the box. So it's manufacturing error or shipping error. It's not like, I don't know. I'm just not keeping it, okay? I'm not. All right, so what's next on the list? I'm gonna eat some Chinese food for dinner tonight, but let's get some dinner and let's get situated on things that are upcoming. Let's take this hair out. It's already 7 o'clock, so I gotta get going because I am losing steam and I'm going down fast, and these braids need to come out tonight because, like I said, I have my hair appointment tomorrow at 12. So whew. All right, let's get to it. Okay, time for dinner. I am having hot and sour soup because I think I shared with you guys earlier in the day that I'm trying to reduce my sugar, but you know, the weather's changing up here in Virginia. It's like in the 60s, and I'm just ready for all the warm, hearty meals. So one of my favorite dishes at Chinese restaurants are this hot and sour soup, which is a broth-based soup that has mushrooms, carrots, tofu. I don't really know everything else that's in here, but I do really like it a lot. And then I have 2 egg rolls. So I'm gonna eat this with some duck sauce, and that's gonna be my dinner. So, but one thing I wanted to talk about was, have you guys watched Squid Game? So I know I always say on here that I don't really watch a lot of TV, which I typically don't, but it was the #1 show. So I did watch it, and I'm conflicted. Like, I feel like they're gonna come out with the 2nd season. I don't know if they will or not, but the way it ended, for those who've seen it, and I won't reveal anything, the way they ended it made it seem as if they could do a part 2. What I don't know though is if I agree with them doing a part 2. Like, even when I was watching it day by day or season by season or episode by episode, I wasn't like, oh, you know, I gotta go tell my sister hurry up and watch this show. Like, I don't know if I felt that way. I can see how I got the hype because, of course, it's something different that I don't think we've watched in a while. But I don't know. I don't know if it's one that I would like highly recommend it, but I highly recommend. But I can see why it got as much traction as it did, and you know, the storyline behind a lot of the characters, I really appreciated that part of the art. But no, what do you guys think? Is it like you loved it and you were telling all your friends to watch it, or did it kind of come up in your recommendations? Like, how did you start watching it, or did you watch Squid Game? So I don't know. I don't know if I'll watch it. Now, like I said, because I feel invested, I feel like I will watch part 2 if they do a season 2, which I don't want to because I didn't really love the first one. It was just like, okay. my emails and catching up on social media a bit. But I wanted to share one thing is that you know, if you guys watched my vlog where I went to Universal with my girlfriend Crystal, is that the most important thing, I think, how our trip happened, it was very last minute planned. Like, it wasn't a lot of thought about it, but she was sharing that she hadn't, you know, really just been out, had time with herself, you know, since she had her first daughter. So she got married, had her daughter, and then we had the pandemic, and then she had another daughter. So since then, with all the shutdowns, things like that, you know, just hadn't really had her time back to herself. And, you know, it really was a matter of, like, she was saying it like, oh, I miss hanging out. I wish we could hang out more. And then I was like, why don't we just go? Why don't we just hang out? Like, let's just do it. So, which is not, and money wasn't the issue either, so I didn't want to put that out there. But I do want to say that most of my friends have children, and so I am typically the one that I can just pick up and go much faster. But I feel like what it put in perspective for me is that I need to make sure that I am, I don't know if I need to, but I really like that I was available to make sure that I was in the right time for the right conversation to say, let's just go. Like, let's just do this. You can separate from the children, and go have time to yourself, have time back to your pre-baby self, and just enjoy a night out, or enjoy a weekend, or enjoy whatever it is. You know, so I want to make sure that I'm being intentional about it. And even for new moms or moms out there, I want to encourage you as well, because she had so much fun. Of course, she missed her girls and things like that, but she really had so much fun, because the last time we really hung out by ourselves, I mean, it was over 3 years ago. So, you know, I just, like I said, want to encourage you guys to just, you know, if your mom's out there, you know, plan the time out, put it on your calendar. If you can schedule 2-3 trips, or just time to yourself, make it a priority. Like, it's you know, just make it. Please, moms out there, because I know I'm talking from a perspective who doesn't have children, so I know everyone's circumstance looks different, so please don't jump on me. But I just, like I said, was so happy that she could have that time away. You know, the kids could be with her husband. I just, you know, for those of you who have the support and the will, and the resources to do so, you know, even if it's just 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, a whole day, a whole weekend, you know, don't lose yourself, because you were a person before you became a wife, and before you became a mom, or even without even having a spouse, but before you became a mom, you had yourself. And so, you know, don't lose that part of you, being a superwoman mom, because that's a hard job and role that people play. That, oh, hats off to you all, literally hats off, because you're never off. You work all the time. You never get time to stop and clock out, or have a day off, or have a sick day. You don't get that. So again, it's such a blessing, and as well, like I said, something that I don't take lightly. And so I'm so accommodating to my friends, but I do want to make sure that I'm encouraging my friends more to just be a little selfish when they can, just to take moments and pockets of time to themselves. So that's my 2 cents. But outside of that, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this dinner, and then start taking these braids out. So let's wrap up here for now, and see you later.